Hello, back for another week of streaming. Thank you, anyone who's joining me. I've been working on the work cycle, the workflow on how to stream better. Turning streams into videos into shorts, and then posting them up into the different social media platforms. If you guys didn't know, it's a long holiday, long weekend for us here in Malaysia. Well, only for those in KL, basically. So I have a 4-day weekend. It's a public holiday today, hence more casual feel because I didn't just get back from work. Been doing a lot of chores actually around. It's been quite a productive weekend. I've been to the gym every single day. So that's great for me because I was sick last week, right? So I missed quite a few days. One thing I haven't been doing though is that I wanted to start streaming my gym sessions, like just a very boring version. Basically just live stream me running 3 km. It's going to be boring as F. But I'm thinking it's a way to sort of, what do you call it, share with people, right, that daily discipline in working out, that's not necessarily like, basically your fitness journey doesn't need to be like all exciting. You don't have to be doing some crazy exciting thing every single day. That is just a simple discipline that you keep to every day. That's kind of what I want to share. On a side note, I am still exploring doing food reviews. My inspiration for it is more because in general I felt that most channels or posts or like profiles you go to that actually share like reviews of places, they're basically marketing tools at the moment. They are a way to earn money, and of course for restaurants to sort of boost visibility for their brand, and which is fine, right? It totally makes sense. If I had a restaurant, I would do the same thing. But what kind of cheeses me off is that, so who's serving the consumer though? Who is getting reviews or actual thoughts on food out there? And don't get me wrong, I've seen a few different other reviewers and they get real fancy about it. But I guess there's a part of me that just feels like there must be someone out there like me that's just thinking like that, just as a thought of, can you just tell me whether this food is good or not? So basically, should I try or should I not? Or if I'm going to this restaurant, which are the foods or the dishes that I should try? That's it. I just want a simple, straightforward one, not a long, fancy review, you know? That's what I'm thinking about. So let me figure that out. I'll probably try a few. Honestly, this journey of creating a bunch of content and video has been quite fun. Although I must say it is quite shit. The quality of the stuff I'm putting out is still quite shit relative to some of these guys. They're so good at it. But it's a lot more effort than it looks, right? Getting it all just nice is so much time. And for me, I think the direction I'd rather go with is more, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be authentic. Basically, it has to be real. With that in mind, as per usual, let's watch a video or two before I start gaming. I intend to play League of Legends today. Yeah, so that's where I'm going with the games now. Okay, let me search for one or two videos that are at least fun, you know. Beat me in late win 1000. What the hell is all this drama? Too much drama on YouTube, to be honest. Hold on, let me get to. I know, I see a video. I haven't actually reacted to this video, but this is, well, it's a combination of people that I want to, two people that I'm waiting to react to. So give me a sec. Here we go. Is this the right one? Yes, this is the right one. If it goes full screen, do you still see it? Okay, let's do this.
Hilarious to watch this happen. These people on Twitter had a meltdown over this game.
Let's start from the beginning again.
This was hilarious to watch this happen. These people on Twitter had a meltdown over this game.
So great to be back. I have missed you guys so much. I know I was gone for a little while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm so sorry. Between
Yeah,
the
exactly.
holidays, work,
Haven't seen you in a
catching up
bit.
on games, getting a new puppy, and then unfortunately getting pretty sick. It has been a lot, but I am
Can
doing
tell.
well now, and I can touch more on all of that at the end. But first, we have to catch up on everything that has happened while I was gone. Well,
Like
Play
what?
Obscure had a massive sweep at the Game Awards
That's
at
right.
the end of last year, and
Best game.
Man, I haven't played this game yet. Should I play this game? I don't know. Let's see how.
also witnessed the
By
trailer drop
far.
for the new Divinity game from Larian.
Nothing
We
was even
saw
close.
not one, not two, but 3 versions of Lara Croft get introduced.
Goddamn.
We
What?
learned that it is totally okay and even encouraged for devs to give feedback on how to make a character hotter, as long as it's Leon Kennedy
guess.
and
That's
as
right.
long as the devs are women. A game called Code Violet came out as a PS5 exclusive.
I watched DSP play this game. It was so fucking
No
terrible.
idea
It
what
was
game this
amazing.
is.
Why you
It
ask?
was. It
Because
was
the
so
devs said they
entertaining.
did not want PC modders to turn it into a
Huh.
good
Just realized. Wait, I should move my camera. This is what happens when you. Oh shit. Okay. I know what. I'm gonna put myself up here. Okay. I'm gonna block the chat because I don't know. Apparently there's some rules about chat. So guys, screw this. You guys just have to watch it this way. Love it. One guy is. You know why I love this format? Basically, it's like the 3 of us are having a conversation. I am literally hijacking their conversation.
Gooner game. Well, given the game's poor reception, I bet they wish the Gooners were here now. We also got new Fable news, and while I am still not 100%
Game looks
sold
better.
on this one, I will at least say the world looks very whimsical. It gives a lot of Hogwarts Legacy vibes. 2 medieval games, Knights
Yeah,
Path.
I think that I think Fable came out like with that gameplay trailer. I think it was a lot better than I had expected. It was a lot better.
Don't know anything about all these games.
1348 X Photo
Whoa. Never mind. Moving on.
both dropped trailers, and these 2 games pretty much perfectly sum up the state of the discourse in the industry right
Man.
now. And then, finally, there's Highguard, which launched and managed to break almost 100,000 concurrent players.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, it has now lost about 90% of those players and is sitting at like
Only
20,000
Too
mostly
bad.
negative reviews on Steam. And while everyone is mad at Jeff Keighley for promoting this game, I
It's
am more
not his
concerned
fault.
about Jeff himself. He
Yeah.
was the sole marketer for this game. Basically the only
Yeah,
one.
who cares?
What do they have on him?
Yeah, man.
The Lone
The start to
Ranger.
2026 has been a lot, so let's dive in. I was late night scrolling through Twitter last week when I came across a post of this cutie. It turns out she is a romanceable character
Yep.
for the upcoming game Knight's Path, and I thought, oh
Knight's
wow,
what?
she's really pretty. That was it. That was my whole thought. And I was about to keep scrolling,
Yeah,
but then
I wouldn't
remembered,
disagree with her.
That's not allowed. Not around here, partner. Not around here. Like clockwork, I checked the replies, and there it is. Gooner bait.
No modern stuff, but she's clearly wearing makeup that didn't exist in the time of your game is set. Okay, so having a gay character will be more realistic than her clearly having this. Sure. You know, mascara was okay, whatever. This game is going to be a new home for the incels. I'm like, sure, what's the problem? Perfectly normal looking woman, generic blonde AI generic Gooner slop character. Yep. Let's take like 3 prompts with GPT. Shame none of them were lame.
So
No modern stuff, but she's clearly wearing makeup that didn't exist in the time your game is set. Having a gay character would be more realistic than having her have lipstick. You know, mascara wasn't invented until 1830. I thought this game was supposed to be about realism.
Is it?
Bro, like, it's just... what are y'all talking about?
Exactly.
And I just have to ask,
What is this?
have we really fallen this
game's
far?
gonna be a new
have
home
we
for
gotten so
incels.
used to unattractive
Yep.
female characters that look like they were generated
Looks like a sex doll or a 21st century cosplayer, not a real human being from before the
As if
modern
you would
times.
know.
Right, okay.
by an AI
think
trained
so.
on solely mugshots that now a woman with a normal, pretty face is
Yes.
considered gooner bait. I would like to add, it is literally just her face.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you don't even know what her body looks like. Well, do
Exactly.
you want to know the reason why people are angry about this? Is because it's a bunch of fat women sitting there that see a pretty attractive girl, and it makes them mad.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
Sounds
as
about
soon as
right.
you understand that, basically, I think, this is my opinion, that the entire push of making characters unattractive in video games is just women trying to not see characters that make them feel bad.
Look, if I want to look at unattractive characters, I would just go out. Nothing against people in real life. It's just, that's why we call it unrealistic beauty expectations. Yeah, that's the whole point, right?
I think that's literally it. That's the entire thing.
Picture is from the neck up. She is just standing there.
You know, basically, right? A long time ago while I was single, not telling you guys how long ago, I realized that and then I was trying to date. So basically I realized that of course we want to date someone attractive, whether guy or girls. And I realized I would be lying if I said that I wasn't looking for someone attractive. Like, it'd be full of shit. So some people are like, oh, so at some point I was swiping on dating apps. So I was trying to look for someone that I could go out with, genuinely connect with, and have a relationship with. So as I was doing it, I realized, of course, I will look for those who I find attractive, right? It's up to you who you find attractive, but I would definitely want to match with someone I find attractive. And is that so wrong? Yeah, actually, it's just that simple. Is that so wrong? What's wrong with that? If you want to date someone who's unattractive, by all means, go ahead, do it. But I don't want to. And anyone who cannot understand that is probably exactly why I'm not dating that person. And or plus, then we know who's not the attractive ones.
No
Minding your
guys
own
asking
business
for this.
prettily, and the horny police say straight to jail. But
That's
honestly,
not what that meme was made for, okay, please. That is not what this meme is for.
I was so proud of the devs for sticking to their guns amid the backlash. This art direction came directly from a poll that they had run previously with their audience, and they followed through
What did the poll
wholeheartedly.
say?
But then came the thing that really set people off. Someone asked if there would be representation in the game.
Representation
And
of
the
what?
devs did the unthinkable. And I realized in that moment that it would not have mattered how they said it.
Care about gaming and fun, not modern agendas.
Exactly.
These people, like, bro, they were so mad over this. And you know what's really funny about this? The game did so well too. It's already gotten over like 100,000,
Oh, really?
200,000
Should I check it out?
visuals.
How do you play this
Or
game?
what exactly it was that they said. The problem was always going to be that they said
And
no.
look at his profile picture.
And
This guy's
you know what?
he's memeing anyway.
Good for them. Because if this industry is going to course correct, we need devs who can say no
Yeah.
without fear. The
Yeah,
pendulum
exactly. Like, I mean, if you want to have gay shit in your game, do it. If you don't want to have gay shit in your game, don't do it. But you can't have a culture where people feel like they can force their ideology on everybody else.
that's true.
And then try to shame anybody who's not playing along with it. That's exactly what happened with like removing male and female, where like certain developers felt pressure to get rid of that because other developers were already bullied into it. And then you have a consensus that comes into play, and now everybody's doing it. It's retarded. And the way that you solve it is just by standing up for yourself and saying that, you know what, I'm not going to put up with this shit, and no, it's not okay.
has just
Exactly.
got to swing, and this is
Yeah.
what it looks like. We need
It's
devs
outrageous.
that are solely focused on the story that they want to tell
Yeah.
and something that they are truly passionate about. Rather than trying to cater to the modern audience or make something for everyone, we need devs who aren't bending over to appease journalists or loud Twitter actors.
I mean, most people don't mind the male and female thing, right? In the first place. I mean, I know sometimes they explain it by, oh, devs have to stick to their guns and not cater to the modern audience. But I mean, aren't we the modern audience? And as long as you generally just cater to the majority of your customers, whatever it is they want in general, definitely there's a sense of an essence of keeping to your brand or whatever it is you're working towards. But once you've decided that, that once you've decided who your audience are, who are the people you want to serve, they just stick to that lah. You don't have to go pander to, honestly, people that wouldn't buy your games anyway.
Activists, devs who are not using their Steam
Yeah.
page solely as a LinkedIn diversity statement. Knight's Path is a game that knows
Man.
exactly who it's
Good
for.
way to say it.
and it is building for them. And it turns out
it's a guy game. Yeah, I'm sorry, but like any game where they say this is the romanceable character and it's a hot blonde, that's a game for guys. It is. For sure.
actually
Wouldn't
a
know,
lot
I
of
didn't play
gamers
this
because
game.
they are already at
Imagine that.
200,000
Wow.
wish lists, including me. And
That's fun.
you may or may not hear my voice in there.
I didn't know it was
somewhere
100 or
whenever the game
200.
releases.
Apparently
Now,
it's
if
200.
Knight's Path
Interesting.
isn't
She
your jam,
voiced
that
it.
is totally fine. You do have options. You could
Yep.
check out 1348X Photo, where you play as an angry lesbian knight with a bowl cut on a revenge quest across Medieval
That's why she
Italy.
looks
And I do
horrendous.
Of course.
Yeah.
say this genuinely, that is one of the most unique,
Yeah.
yet also not unique pitches I have heard in a long time.
Yeah,
Why
I've
does
seen
she
too many
suspiciously
like
look
this.
like Bella Ramsey? I don't know.
Who?
The game also features Jennifer English, though, who I
Uh-huh.
love so much, and I think she is so talented. But
Yeah.
I will be honest with you, you know how I feel about my female characters, and
Mm-hmm.
when I saw the trailer, my thought was simply, I am not sure who is, but I certainly am not the target audience for this, and
Yeah.
I clicked off. And apparently,
Nobody wants to play as scuffed Joan of Arc.
Hmm.
It's ridiculous.
when the X Photo devs saw everything happening with Knight's Path, they could not do the same. They hopped into the discourse with a snarky modern
Wait, what?
agenda.
Don't forget to wishlist and note the release date on your modern agenda. The WoW has been made. The quest begins. Meet Bianca. 1348 Exoto.
To tweet of
Don't forget to wishlist and note the release on your modern agenda. Wait, what?
their own, and journalists immediately materialized to defend them. Here is what is so funny to me.
What?
If you are confident in your game and your audience,
Mm-hmm.
why say anything at all?
What?
Well,
Yeah, who
apparently they
cares?
can dish it out, but not take it, because they have now closed their Steam discussion boards. Very night-like, very chivalrous.
Oh my god. It's almost as if all the people on Twitter that are botting likes and that are basically agreeing with each other don't actually play video games.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
And
there are very
speaking
few
of
of
rebel
them.
nerds, we have to talk about the GOAT himself, Mr. Leon Kennedy. I will admit, even though I am so excited for the game, I am way too much of a baby to play Requiem when it comes out, so I will have to watch my husband play through it first. But we recently learned that
Requiem,
during
oh.
RE9 development,
Yeah.
a lot of the female devs had input on making sure Leon stayed hot, and they
Yeah.
were getting very detailed about it, like the wrinkles on his
Leon Kennedy's hot uncle design in the new Resident Evil is thanks to the women on the dev team, says director, who would point out and comment on even the finest details like the wrinkles on his neck. Wow. Local zombie reportedly too shy to bite Leon Kennedy's perfect neck.
his neck
Okay.
detailed. You know what?
Yep.
I respect it. The response from everyone has also been great. Joking about it, celebrating it. Yes, give us more
Yeah,
hot
that's a
Uncle
daddy
Leon,
right
but
there, right?
Sure.
here is where I do start to spiral a little bit. We just went through this whole thing with Knight's Path. A female character shows up with a nice face, and suddenly it is incel chud bait. But for some reason, the same energy does not exist for Leon and his carefully workshopped neck wrinkles.
Look. Hey, give me a second, I need to check what her name is. Hey, you forgot to tag her, bro. Usually you tag her video in it. I need to figure out. Oh my god, what's her name again? Oh shoot. We'll figure it out somewhere at the end. Wait, recent gaming, blah 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 blah. Oh, where is she? Christine Grace? Is it? Let's try first. Wait, I saw something there. Oh, dude, it's a good thing. It's a healthy, normal female that's married. Let's confirm first. I think her name is Christine Ray Smith. Is that her? Oh no, shit, it's a different person. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll figure it out once the video is ended.
Because it's completely done by women. That's the reason why. It's women that are doing this. Women
different-
loved. There's nothing that women hate more than women that are more attractive than they are.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
sounds
let me
about
tell you
right.
something. Oh my god. This is why I've said this many times that every single time that a group of girls gets together and they decide who's the most attractive and the most beautiful out of all of you, they will all collectively agree to make the fattest, ugliest girl the most attractive and the prettiest out of all of them. And the reason why isn't because they believe it, it's because they don't believe it. It's because they know that they can do that and there will be no threat to them at all. That's the real reason.
So this reminds me of a joke. I think this is a Chris Rock joke many years ago. Definitely his earlier stand-up, right? Before he got too famous and got to his like divorce and everything. This was before that, while he was still poor basically, or kind of poor. So he had this joke where same thing. Where I say, who hates women more, men or women? I say women, because if a man sees another man with a great like girlfriend or wife, he'll look at another man and say, I need to get myself a girl like that. But if a woman sees one of their friends or another woman with a great guy, they'll think to themselves, I want that. And that's what happens after that. So basically same thing lah. Women are women's biggest competition.
Yep.
Nobody is calling those devs weird
Guys
for
don't
putting
do this
thought
shit.
into making him attractive. They are passionate about making him attractive, and there is nothing wrong with that. They enjoy it,
should be
the
hot.
audience will enjoy it, and it will help
Absolutely.
sell more copies of the
Dude, I play a game where the guy looks hotter as well. Not because I'm attractive, because like then I'm playing the hot or cool guy. So win for guys as well if the guy is hot.
game.
Yeah, of
And it is
course.
the same thing with Lara Croft, a character
Duh.
who has always been meant to be attractive, but the recent reboot comes out and suddenly people are clutching their pearls over her outfits, over her wearing makeup in a video game where she fights dinosaurs.
What's the
Oh my
Why
problem?
does she need mascara to explore a tomb?
Why
Yeah.
not?
I don't know. Why does Leon need neck wrinkles to fight zombies?
Yep.
Why does anyone need to look good doing anything? It is a video game. It is for fun, escape, and enjoyment.
Is he
Rules for
stupid?
thee,
You have
but
different
not
ideas?
for
Yeah,
thee,
true.
I guess. Okay,
True.
let's talk about Highguard, which is truly one of the games of all time. So, like I mentioned, it launched with
Well, this
almost
game had the same problem. Like all these games have these same problems every single time. Is that they make this is like
Probably
an
gameplay
infection
sucks also.
inside of American gaming media. It is. American gaming media is completely infected. And this is even, I would say it's true with TV shows and movies to a lesser extent, is that this fixation that they have around one way or another making things seem realistic, making them fit an agenda, or giving them some sort of ideological slant. Because I don't know about you guys, but like even whenever I play games that don't have like a very explicit message to them, there's like a certain type of vibe that these certain games have that like
I
that
don't
this
know.
game was made and it was designed by people that want you to think this way. Like, am I crazy for thinking that?
I wouldn't know, dude. I don't really play all these games. If you say the game is not good, I'm not gonna buy it anyway.
I get you. And I think this is unique to American games. Even European games don't have this problem. You know, like Polish games, French games, like Expedition 33 don't have this problem. Obviously, Chinese games don't have this problem. Japanese games don't have this problem. It is
Japanese games is all about the gacha, okay? They just want to suck your money dry. That Chinese games kind of they want to do the same thing, but they have a lot more rules and regulations on them from China, so they can't suck you dry as quickly as Japanese games can.
purely an American issue.
100,000
paranoid?
concurrent
I don't
players,
think it is.
very huge numbers,
I
and
don't.
then almost immediately lost about 90% of them. Now, I am
Oh, I just realized that I do have a way to find out per channel. It said there. What ground NPC? Ground NPC. The background NPC. There you go. We found her. We will. Anyway, we just subscribe first. Later lah. We will save her. We'll save it later lah. Okay. Don't worry.
not going to jump on Jeff Keighley too hard
Feeling
for
being
this one.
catered?
I
Yeah.
genuinely do not know what it was that he saw
That
in
was
this
a long time
game,
ago.
because after watching
That was
some
him before he
gameplay,
played Highguard.
it's pretty rough, and I think the conversation probably went something like this. Jeff played a demo, fell in love for reasons unknown, told the devs, I am giving you a primetime slot in this year's Game Awards.
Reasons
And they
unknown.
were probably
True.
like, are you sure, Jeff?
For some
I don't
five,
know,
yeah, I did.
maybe a smaller slot, maybe a
That
tweet.
was good.
Be like reasons unknown. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the unknown reasons.
And Jeff said, no, final spot, trust. And then he pointed finger guns at them and he walked
Man.
away. But then reality happened, and it turns out, much like everyone was expecting, the game is not great.
It was a
Now, to try
flopperooski.
and be super fair, I do think the internet was also
reason- I don't
kind
think
of
they paid
hunting
him.
for
I
something,
don't think so.
you know.
No? You don't think they did? That's the most obvious reason, no? Well, I'm not knowledgeable enough about the industry to comment.
Everyone was looking for the next
I think people
Concord.
just making that up.
They wanted a new punching bag, and Highguard showed up at exactly
guess.
the wrong
Yeah.
moment with maximum spotlight on them. And I don't
that's
think
true.
most people are rooting for games to fail. Highguard was
Yeah.
just at the wrong place.
I
at the
always want to see a game that represents an ideology that I hate fail. I do. I always want to see it. And that's not just like a political thing. I don't really care as much even about that. I care about like a game that represents a industry that's disconnected with its audience. I think it's a good thing if something like that fails because it means the market's working.
the wrong time, and
That's what I think.
this is just yet another
Sounds
sign
crazy,
that
baby,
people
but
are
that's just the way I
so
feel.
over the modern slop. We are
I just
tired.
realized I need to
We
check my
just
audio.
want
Exhausted.
good games, and we want to be excited about good games. And when
True.
something gets hyped up like that and it does not deliver, it's gonna get roasted. Now,
Yeah.
had this not been announced like it was at the Game Awards, had they just been left alone and
It'd
done their
die.
own thing,
It would die.
they probably would have been fine. It would have launched to a much smaller group, and they would have had the time to
They would have had dozens of players. Dozens of people would have played Highguard.
make changes and develop, and that could still happen. I really am hoping that they will be able to turn it around. Speaking of turning things around,
I will say that I find it respectable that they're trying to add in new modes. And if they're able to repair Highguard and make it good, I will be really tremendously impressed. But right now, I'm just not really imagining that happening. I think it's
Indifferent with
respectable that they,
the
you know,
daily
again,
stuff.
a captain that's willing to go down with his ship.
Ubisoft.
That's
Let me
fair,
know,
though.
95,
That's
I really
fair.
did not think that it could get much worse for them after last year, and I have conflicting feelings about all of
Yeah.
this. Part of me wants to do the Death Note meme, but the other part of me, this is a company that I used to love. Running across rooftops as Ezio, Pagan Min being one of my favorite villains ever, me and my cousins performing Rasputin on Just Dance because
Oh.
we took that game way too seriously. Ubisoft used to have the special sauce, so seeing where they are now, it's pretty rough. And
I think the main reason why Ubisoft is failing is because they're spread too thin. I think they
Honestly, don't really care. I started hating, I won't say hate, I dislike. I stopped playing the Assassin's Creed series when it stopped being about assassination or assassin stuff. When they turn it into some open running around RPG, I mean, like, I just want to assassinate stuff, and I just want creative ways to assassinate more people. And then when they start making the whole fighting thing more for me, I don't know lah. It's just not Assassin's Creed anymore, dude. If you want to make a game like this off the base of Assassin's Creed, go ahead. Just don't call it Assassin's Creed, because basically not really an Assassin's Creed game anymore, right? Sorry. This is me flipping out a bit. It just pissed me off because I love the Assassin's Creed game so much. I remember playing it years ago. I loved it. I even played the freaking mobile game, dude. It was like some small, cute little thing on my iPad. I was sort of doing challenges and missions and shit and everything. It was so fun. And then they started going into like those, I don't know, Spartan or like, I don't know, like your spears. I just remember there was some spear shit going on. And that's when I realized, screw this shit. I stopped playing. So honestly, it doesn't really matter to me that Assassin's Creed is failing right now or Ubisoft just dying. What did piss me off though is that when I first played Assassin's Creed, one of my dreams with Assassin's Creed is that if they ever went to Japan, I would get to do the ninja shit, like all the ninja stuff. And so they went to Japan and still no ninja shit, whatever lah, who cares, screw them.
built up their studio too big, and they don't have the like the leadership qualities to manage multiple high-level projects at the same time. And instead of canceling projects like, let's say, Blizzard did, what they did instead is they released them anyway. So like Blizzard, you don't know, like they got rid of Titan. They got rid of, there was another, a survival game too. I think there was a third game, StarCraft Ghost, in like the mid 2000s. Like Blizzard aborted all 3 of these games. Like they didn't even come out. So the fact is that Ubisoft has a lack of quality control. They have too much of a, like they have all these different studios. And on top of that, they're trying to release like 2 or 3 AAA games a year in some cases. And they're also maintaining existing live service games. They're spread way too fucking thin. So maybe Ubisoft could come together and make a really good game if they focused on just making one game. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that they're cooked. And I think they've spread themselves too thin. I don't think that they can retract in a way that's healthy. I think they're going to have to end up, they've already sold off like a lot of their IPs to a subsidiary that's owned partially by China, Tencent. So I think they're just fucked. But that is the act.
You know what's ironic? Them selling the IP to Tencent actually gives me hope that Tencent might really make use of it and actually churn out something fun for me to play.
Actual structural reason. Like you can talk about it being woke or whatever else, but I can guarantee you that if Ubisoft took the same guys and the same energy that they had making Assassin's Creed Black Flag and they made it with
oh my god, Black Flag, if I'm not mistaken, was fantastic. I loved it so much. I was doing naval battles like non-stop. I was like, honestly, first half of the game, I was a bit lost in that I wasn't doing enough naval battle because, so that's where they kind of get it confused, right? Because it's an Assassin's Creed game. So in my mind, I was like, let's go assassinate stuff. But then you slowly get into it and you get the naval battles and you get to jump onto the other ships and you run around the whole ship killing people and stuff. Oh my god, it was so freaking fun, dude. I loved it. One of the best naval games I've ever played, I think, really. It really set the bar for, I think, other naval games, but never understood why no other games could replicate that. It was so fun.
Fucking escaped slave right after the Civil War, like they were gonna do, with like this guy being an assassin for like the KKK and other racist people in America. Cool, and like maybe even like a, you know, a soldier inside of the Union Army during Civil War. This would have been like one of the greatest games ever made. It would have been insanely fucking good if they brought that same energy into it.
Someone in the chat, well, I think Aspen's chat said too political, but isn't that partially the point though? Assassin's Creed game could tell a story, a bit of history, and a bit of what if in the history. I thought that was, honestly, I felt that was the cool part about Assassin's Creed.
Because again, like just think about Django Unchained.
And not only that, Assassin's Creed kind of like gives you exposure, or gives exposure, gives a specific country or history, timeline, story exposure to the world. Because if I didn't play Assassin's Creed, well, I wouldn't know so much about that part of the world, but I still don't know that much. But it was fun running around thinking like I was in the streets of Venice and shit. I don't know, around there lah. I was a lot younger, okay, so memory retention wasn't quite there. But I believe if I played the game today, I would learn a lot more about those countries and history to a certain extent. Obviously, I'm not going to believe everything there as like the truth, right? That's history, but it would give me insight. It would make me curious enough to go check, okay, so what actually happened in history? You know what I mean? I don't know.
The game with like, you know, really cool exploration. It would be nuts. Too political? I don't think people would care. I think people would still play it. They'd like it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. I would think it's a great way for the rest of the world to learn about that region's politics and history actually.
So the problem is that they can't do that. And I think also it would have been a lot safer if they had just basically made Ghost of Tsushima called Assassin's Creed. Like, rather than try to add in, you know, a woman and a black guy as like the main characters. It was stupid. But I really do think that structurally they have a huge problem with the way that it's managed. And I can't not see that.
You're only 1 month into the Grand 2.6, and already 6 games canceled, including the Prince of Persia remake that they announced like 5.
Imagine having to, guys, we can't make the game that we made 22 years ago. We can't do it again. I know. We just can't do it.
5 years ago.
Sorry.
7 more games have been delayed. 2 studios shut down. They have a €1 billion loss expected this year, and the stock
Billion
is in the
euro?
dump.
What the hell?
Now, there are lots of reasons for why this is happening, and some people want to blame the market, but for Ubisoft, I think it is pretty simple. They stopped making great games. And that is a crazy take, I know, but clearly their priorities shifted to monetization models, internal HR initiatives, consulting firms telling them what modern players really
This
want,
is what
and
you really want.
then just picking fights with their own audience base. Do you remember when their subscriptions guy said that players need to get comfortable not owning their own games? Not how do we make games that people will love, but how do we extract maximum value from people that
I'm very comfortable not owning a lot of Ubisoft games. Mission accomplished.
Yep.
we don't even like. And when Ubisoft's games underperform, do they reflect? Nope. Outlaws undersold, they blamed to Star Wars. Shadows got backlash, they called it a battle that they fought.
We have to stop focusing on those who hated us. Ubisoft says it won the battle against Assassin's Creed Shadows backlash. Sure. Company response to the backlash was detailed in a recent presentation.
Oh,
A battle with their own customers, and their plan
Going to war with your own customers. How'd that go?
to fix things moving forward, more
that's right.
empty open worlds, more live service. The same exact formula that got them here, which is literally the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and
comfortable
over,
not running his own
expecting different
company?
results,
Yeah.
which I do have to point out that a character from their own game, Far Cry 3, actually quotes. So that is one side of the coin. Now,
Sorry, what?
they're from their own game, over and
comfortable
over,
not running his own
expecting different
company?
results,
Yeah.
which I do have to point out that a character from their own game, Far Cry 3,
they are the one that made
actually
Far
quotes.
Cry
so
as
that is
well.
one side of the coin. Now, let me show you the other side. While Ubisoft is collapsing, Sven Vinka casually posts that Divinity Original Sin 2, a game from 2017, just had its best sales month since launch.
What?
Wow.
What?
How does that even happen?
Sales for both what I don't know what BG3 is, I forgot the name. Anyway. Origin Sin 2. Interesting. Since wait, wish I'd removed the squirrel. Wait, 2017? Oh yeah, BG's Baldur's Gate 3. Wait,
Well, I'll tell you how that happens. It's because all the noise and all the people mad about the game
maybe I
having
should go play
AI,
those.
they weren't real.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody actually gave a shit. That's the thing. That's the real reason. Is that all of that noise on social media is totally artificial.
Well,
That's the real
Sven
reason.
says it's pretty simple. They
Yep.
make great games and they respect and like their players.
What?
At the
No
Game Awards,
way!
they announced their return to Divinity, their most ambitious game yet.
So knows as this one, but here this is our biggest movie and we can't wait to show it. You know, I suspect a lot of people are going to be buying this
Bigger
game.
than Baldur's Gate 3, and you could just feel the passion radiating off of it. But
it was
shortly
awesome.
after that,
Maybe my wife would play this with me.
they hit a bit of controversy over sharing that they were using Gen AI tool experimentation, which personally, I think the whole blow up over this was a bit ridiculous. They were
They're
just
all using Gen AI. I mean,
Yeah.
they are. It's
cares?
obvious. Like, I've heard from people inside the industry that tons of these people are using it constantly. And so,
I think the core when it comes to AI, people forget is that it's not that we hate Gen AI, it's we hate Gen AI used badly. It's the same concept as it's not that we hate CGI, we just hate bad CGI. So don't get it mixed up, dude. If they can use Gen AI to produce faster, better graphics at a cheaper cost, it's actually great for consumers. The problem is, can you do it well? And a lot of these guys aren't doing it well.
some of them even use it at home in order to storyboard things themselves, like privately.
Makes sense.
Like, obviously, duh, of course they're going to do that. Like, if this is a tool that's going to save a bunch of money, they're going to use the tool. Like, duh.
trying to be transparent about their creative process. But anyway, with all of that, what did they do when they were hit with that backlash? Did they gaslight everyone? Did they call it a battle? Nope.
No,
They
they just
held
talked
a
to
Reddit
people.
town
Yeah.
hall with Sven, the art team, the writers answering questions directly.
Uh-huh.
It is clear that they have a lot of passion and love for what they do and for their audience. Look no further than all of the free content that they released the past 2 years for Baldur's Gate. And after 20 million copies and
2
all
years
of those
content
awards,
after a
they
single
are
player
still
game.
indie.
That's
They
crazy.
even chose to walk away from the Baldur's Gate franchise for now, which would have been a guaranteed money printer for them because they wanted to work on something they were more passionate about and deliver the most amount of value for their fans. Same industry, but completely opposite results. I think it really does come down to two questions. Do you like the game you are working on?
Yeah.
And do you like the people you are making it for? Because when the answer to both is yes, you get Larian. when the answer to both is no,
You get Ubisoft.
you get Ubisoft.
That's
Side
right.
note, I did finally
How did I
play
know
DOS
that?
2 over the holidays. I was one of those post-spike sales.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's definitely the case. It is. Like, I feel like really, and this is what's happened with a lot of these studios, is that, like, I hear these game developers and, like, regularly saying things that are, like, patronizing towards groups of people that play video games. And it's like, don't you know these people are, like, the main audience? Like, these are the main
exactly.
people playing video games. Who the fuck else do you think is playing video games?
Exactly.
Got
dude.
to me. What can I say? And the whole
Yeah.
time I was playing, I
Crazy.
kept saying, this reminds me of Baldur's Gate 3. So if you are into CRPGs, I highly recommend it. It is a very well done game.
Wait, what?
Woo, okay. Into CRPGs, playing, I
Crazy.
kept saying, this reminds me of Baldur's Gate 3. So if you are into the whole
Yeah.
time I was playing, I
Crazy.
kept saying,
The main audience? Like, these are the main people playing video games. Who the fuck else do you think is playing video games?
got to me. What can I say? And the whole
Yeah.
time I was playing, I
Crazy.
kept saying, this
Audience? Like,
Oh, DVD original
There's so
Sin
much
3.
being here. Like I said at the start, it has been a while, but you know what they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So
Man.
hopefully that is true for you too. Hopefully you missed me at least a little bit. It was a really busy couple of months though. I had family stuff, holidays, work. I finally did get to play Dispatch though. I beat DOS 2, which took a lot
Okay,
longer than I
guys,
expected.
I don't
but
even wanna hear
just
it.
getting to sit down
I don't
and
wanna
get
hear that
lost
for
in a
a
good
second.
game again, it felt really great. Something that didn't feel great was watching Stranger Things season 5 and realizing that I would never get that time back. I also got a new puppy
Dispatch
who was
win?
very
Shut the
cute
fuck
and very
up.
chaotic,
It's
and
a
then
nice dog.
I got sick for like 2 weeks straight, but I am back now and I'm feeling much better, and I am super excited
Yeah,
for
get well
everything
soon.
2026 has in store.
I mean,
So thank you so much for
get better
watching.
well.
Thank you for sticking
I don't
with
know,
me,
whatever
and
lah,
I'll
just be
see you in the
healthy.
next one.
Yeah, it was a really nice video. It was.
Yeah, it is,
Like, I
the
feel like
background
really,
NPC.
honestly, it was so
Smart.
fucking funny for me to see the knights. This is the main thing that I was like looking at here. It was so fucking funny for me to see this crash out.
This
I
is
don't
a
understand
video.
why they did this. Don't forget to wishlist and note the release date for your modern
This is
agenda.
his
Why
video.
would you even do this? What are you thinking? I don't know why. It's a W video. Yeah, it was. I'll link you guys the video. Give it a like. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. I don't know lah. Don't know why they so how we call it. I mean, to be honest, most people that I talk to, they don't really pay that much attention. I mean, paying that much attention to the video game scene is not really a Malaysian gamer kind of thing. Most people I talk to aren't really aware of all these thoughts and ideas. It's generally just me because I watch too much Asman, and him reacting to all the different YouTubers and videos out there. So it's more of a me problem than anything. In case you guys didn't know, or if you can already hear what's going on, I am... Wait, what's this first? What is Mayhem? I downloaded Lola basically. Mayhem. What is Aaron Mayhem? Yeah, I need to figure out this out first before I try playing it. Augments. Unique powers, upgrade, enhancement ability, or random, blind, no blind. What are the augments? Exhaust has been disabled. Runes entirely. There's something. What augments do you have? Oh, do I? Okay, there is too many things. Let's just play normal Aram. Okay. I am much. Let's just play. I don't have much options, so you guys are just stuck with me for now. Let me open up this other idle game so that you can watch it in the background. But basically, man, I don't even know whether. Let's try lah. I don't know. Anyone will play me or not. Estimated wait time is 1 minute 26 seconds. Let's see whether this game streams well. It's my first try. A bit nervous. It's been a while since I played, but I still generally remember how the game works, so don't worry. For now, there you can see my other game. There we go. Problem is I still not pressing my this boss thing. Come on, come on. Maybe that's why I stopped playing also, because no one in Malaysia plays this game. Maybe I'm just too low level also. What server am I on actually? Oceanic server. I don't know lah. League of Legends is not very popular around my region. So like they're starting to play. And eligibility, internal challenges. New mechanics, exciting ways to battle, escape. Oh, I know how. No lah, you'll see my disc screen more fun, right? What's more fun for you guys? See how, you know, Duck Off, when there's expected to be like a big update on Duck Off coming. Panda sales. So February 10th. Yeah, this Escape from Duckov X Escape from Tarkov thing is coming up. So that's oh. Oh no, this is my Duckov video playing. Listen to that. Basically the Escape from Duckov is going to have an Escape from Tarkov. Yes, let's go. Okay, I need to figure out how to. Lissandra Yornik Carters. Damn it. You know, much choice, bro. I only have that one guy. See, they won't give me flash, so I only got heal and ghost. Fantastic. I am so screwed, guys. I'm not taking any of these other guys. So sorry. Cutters. Darius, we got no. Let's see whether I've not. I should have tested streaming like on the custom game, because if I can't fix this, right, you guys basically don't need to see my game already lah. Mastery locked. That's me lah. I'm screwed. Morgana Syndra Zillion. There's a Jin. Oh no. Level 4. Wow, we can click through everything now. Wait, I'm 90% loaded. How lah? I cannot even. Window capture. Got to let the game load first. I'm stuck at 90%. So don't know how. Why so long, bro? Is it my connection or what? 94. Because I keep tabbing out, that's why. kill opponent who recently received a health pack. Win all games without being killed by enemies, you can still be executed. Earn progress from challenges in the area. But everyone got stuff. I said we take our drill, one has dragon sword. I did. Oh, it's loaded. I can see I'm streaming now. The left side is actually I can't remember what's that. It's 100. They're gonna hit me. Should be going in. Ah man, I'm on this side. Oh, they could have taken that. I didn't have to walk all the way.
Minions are on the march.
Him. Yep, nice. Out, out. Mistake. What was the catch, huh? Oh, frack, I didn't. Okay, look, guys. It's been a long time. It has been a long time.
Lost his innards.
Hey, what? I don't get it. That sucks. I mean, obviously I suck worse, but you know, let's just try playing again then. Find a match. So Windows is this. Active game can be. Hey, is this not an active game for me to play? There you go. So you can do this. So when my client goes up, and then I should probably just do one of this. Okay, back to queuing. I'm just trying to get back into, get used to it. Do I play Jinx? Do I play Zillion? That's Aphelios.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings. Or people.
No, thank you. I don't know how to play anything else. But okay, moving on. take up more lah, bro. You see, this is why I stopped playing. Because they play Aram, they don't get what they want, and then they just leave like that. So it seriously messes up my game. Like, it takes forever just to get a game. Guys, it's like, I only have an hour left. If I can get 2 Aram games in, that'll be great. I'll react to 1 more video. So I react to 2 videos, I play 2 rounds of Aram. Fantastic. But if it's just going to take forever. I can't react to a video halfway, right? And then, I don't know. Oh my god, none of these guys I know how to play, dude. Can you just say Johnny? So stupid, nah. Aphelios is good. I don't mind. What's her name? Yunara. If not, then Swain. Swain is actually okay. Aphelios. I take Swain. No. Nobody will play that now. Then we should take Aphelios lah. Okay, I take Aphelios. Okay, don't care y'all. Aphelios wheels fire. He has access. Each weapon has a basic attack. Oh my god, bro, I don't know. Long range shot. I don't know what am I playing, just tell you all know first. But better to have a marksman than no marksman. I think Kindred is too short. Oh my god. Misfortune is great. Master Yi is great. Taric, Yasuo, Vex, Yunara. Okay, we're just gonna try with this. So who knows how to... Oh, this guy new player, so these guys know what they're doing, so you have to be careful. I mean, Master Yi and everyone knows what they're doing. This guy. Eh? Oh, different types of map. Where does this go though?
Minions have spawned.
I'm never further than a whisper, echoing in silence.
Receive your fate.
I feel like playing bots.
You walk into the night.
Okay. I have one more Q, then I'm done. Okay, got the level 6 first. Okay, I'm just learning this guy. So he has a few. Now I know he has a few. Fires gains move speed. Fire both weapons at the nearest. Okay, we are 18-1. Very short distance. I need to go back and get the heal. No way. Yes, we got this. Aphelios is strong. Actually, I don't know what am I doing, just so you all know.
Darkness is not heresy. It lies within us all.
Ah. If I'm not mistaken, let's try this lah. Can we take this?
Darkness in the crescent's edge. You when I put your life at risk.
Pentakill. Sorry. Oh, I need to swap out the weapon and use like that. I get it. Then whenever the thing finish, then it will change to a different weapon.
I pray it's remembers what I taught her.
Double kill.
Close my eyes.
Ace. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Quadra kill.
That sucks.
Killing spree.
Four, three, two, one. Too much armor already. Don't hit him. Don't hit him anymore. Just don't hit him anymore. It's the last guy I killed.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Whew. Damn. At least I kinda know what affiliates can do now. What did I get? Agent Venom, Angel Beats, Honey, Honor Players. Lunara. Oh, I need to honor one. Damn. I mean, Yunara was, but I think Yasuo did great work.
I'm on the case.
I mean, I don't know. I just press. I got 52k gold. I got a feeling I'm playing with bots, but it doesn't look like bots. Honestly, if I was Misfortune, I'd probably play like an AP Misfortune. Most progress in this game. I don't really have this. Okay, let's play one more. I will try to talk a little bit more during game, but I realize that I'm so behind on this game. I have no idea what I'm doing. Ooh, is this a new hero? Let's press. Oh, it's just icons, whatever. I have Darius. Why? I don't know lah. If I get Misfortune, that'd be great. I say Mayhem is a lot more messy. Anyway. Oh yo, you see, this thing also reset already. You know what? I shouldn't care. Synergies with Rogue Archer. I think the next prestige should at least be Baron Desert to make my life easier. Let's play one more area. We react to one more short bit and then we'll call it a night, yeah? One minute, see how it goes, lah. Should I share my... Maybe I should. So instead of this one, maybe I should share this. No, not this one. Okay. Oh, I have to share another window. Can I duplicate this? This one, not sure. There you go. Client. Yeah, like that. And then, ta-da, ta-da, boom. See that? Boom, perfect. I'm gonna rename it. Low client. Oh, wait, unlock it first. It's a bit much better. You can see the top. Okay, like that. Boom. Low client. There you go. Accept. Come on, give me something cool. OrangeIce Samira. What's Samira? What can Samira do? Oh my god. Oh no, she's like a... But, oh my goodness. The ultimate is the swinging. Oh man, I wanted Caitlyn. That was good. No, I should take her. Wait, yeah, see? Invulnerable and heal. Yeah, then the attack. Yeah, see? Her attack will be crazy. You know what? Whoever is strong, I will out. Having said that, I suspect that our whole teams are marksmen. We will probably die before I ramp up to anything. But the whole team is also marksman with the Zillion. Okay, Zillion is going to be tricky, Nami is going to be tricky, but no crazy mage, so Echo lah, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Let's see everyone's mastery. And level 7. Oh, I can see our own masteries. You guys are all standing there, risky. Yeah, shouldn't have done that though. Come on.
To withhold justice is a dark sin.
You need to snipe them, bro. Nice. No, bro, you don't flash it to us, you bitch. Shit, see, all my curse words also coming out already. The Tristana looks like she knows what she's doing, I guess. We didn't need to flash, bro. Wait, Oh, I need to get it for one
There is
attack.
right,
Lame.
and there is wrong. All else is rationalization.
Good.
And with it, shut down.
So I was range. Oh, I am always range. No, bro, why did you do that?
Thus the mighty fall. I shall purify this land with fire. My enemy has been slain.
Well, look at you.
I cannot rest. I will not.
Double kill. Shut down.
Only the innocent will be spared. If I can find it.
I wouldn't do that.
I remember. The past is for sinners. The future is for the repentant. The life is a lonely one. Excuses do not console. kill.
Okay, so I'm playing on hit.
I see. No human is perfect, but I am an ally has been slain. Shut down. Enemy triple kill. An enemy has been slain. Flame killer. You slain an enemy. Your guilt was clear.
He's going to use his ult. Let's wait and see. He's going to use his ult.
Seriously?
Heal by fire. An enemy has been slain. Purified in the light.
Healing up. Okay, we got the advantage because we have a lot of marksmen, and the other team seems to be like either lagging or hinting. Only problem is I don't have the... Bro! Don't come so near us. What the fuck?
Well, look at you.
Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain. Enemy triple kill.
Which enemy triple kill? The Tristana looks like there's gonna be an enemy.
Killing spree. All deceivers.
The Kalista is like something is wrong with the Kalista, that's what. Alright, I got this! And you guys get to watch me win 2 games of Arams. Right, I'm a champ. Who was the this guy lah? Easy PG Felix. Anyone else? This guy lor, he was holding it there. Just I can blah blah blah, upgrade the free ticket to base, blah 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 blah, rapid dimension back medicine. Yeah, look at that. I got the least goal. Oh, but my goal per minute was high. Who's Slay? Yeah lah. He was AFK lah. Could tell lah. He was a freaking bot or something. This guy was doing all the carrying. Oh, like, oh yeah. Slay. No lah. Cannot be lah. He left. S on Tristana. Okay. Enough of this for the day. Because I want to check out by 11. We're just going to chill and calm down. Calm ourselves down before we go off into something else. I did see a video that is perfect for us to react to before going to bed. But I can't remember what the video is called. If that makes sense. It wasn't too long, but it was pretty okay. Hold on. Maybe I can find it. Let me see. It was something that I watched already. I can't remember. Is it one of my history stuff? I mean, obviously you guys can see on my bloody history. No. The hell is that? Infinity Pizza Time. I wanted to watch this with you guys, but no. It was something more. It was something more. Okay, we could watch that. Kay's mom, Doran's mom, Carrier's mom. Wow, everyone's mom? Oh my god, let's watch this one. I mean, too bad you guys.
And plays made where you wouldn't make those
Kay's sister.
in more calm situations.
So this is all a lot of the T1 players' mothers and family members that have come down.
It's only 9, it's not 10. You can get double digits.
And that's the end.
Okay, whatever. What was I trying to? There was something I wanted to watch with you guys. The biggest emotion in the truth, but no, that one don't know, don't care. Ridiculous. No, I'm not gonna watch something so. Man, I can't. Ah, damn. I really was thinking of something that to watch with you guys, right? No lah. It's actually quite funny one, the thing that I wanted to watch. Anyway, who cares, right? Honestly, we should just watch what I want. Okay, we're gonna watch this first. But it's 10 days ago. Oh, did I watch this already? What is this? Yeah. Stupid. I'm not watching that. Jason Young, this is serious now. What the heck is that? 10 minutes, okay, too many of this. Don Lemon waste myself, so who cares? When you watch this, we're not watching the long stuff. We're not going to watch the Blue Guard, I mean. You know I'm not playing another game. I'm like too amped. If I keep playing that, right, I'll be so amped I can't sleep. So I need to react to something with you guys just to like calm my shit down. I can feel my heart rate is up and everything now. So I'm like really, really amped up, just so you guys know. I don't know, let's just watch a bunch of these.
Oh my God. Jeffrey Epstein played WoW. Jeffrey Epstein, the probability that Jeffrey Epstein called someone the N-word on Xbox Live.
Wait. I don't like where my camera is right now. My face. In case you guys didn't know, I call my face on OBS. That's why I keep saying my face.
95% chance. So here we go. Notice of permanent enforcement action, harassment, threats, and abuse. This email is to notify you that your Xbox Live account privileges have been permanently suspended due to harassment, threats, and/or abuse of other players. So let me get this straight. Jeffrey Epstein got banned by Xbox Live before he got arrested. He was permanently banned in 2013. Do you know what you had to do to get permanently banned in 2013? Like, I'm pretty sure you could have read all of Mein Kampf and you wouldn't have gotten banned. Bill Gates did this to him after he got mad. So you think Bill Gates banned Jeffrey Epstein's after he doesn't give Bill Gates STD antibiotics to secretly give to his wife whenever he was hooking up with a Russian hooker?
To add insult to the injury, you then implore me to please delete the emails regarding your STD. Your request that I provide you antibiotics that you can surreptitiously give to Melinda and the description of your penis.
Check the dates. Yeah. Where's the dates here?
This day.
No fucking way. It was 5 months later. He moved over to WoW? No. This has got to be fake. It has to be fake. This has to be fucking fake. And he was a Wrath baby. This was right before Cataclysm, because Cataclysm came out on the 7th of December, 2010. Wait a minute.
No, that is before.
I could have rated.
10,
He was an indestructible. He could have been in Jeffrey. This isn't real, right? No, I don't believe this. No, I refuse to believe this. I got it. This is the Department of Justice. Jeffrey Epstein played WoW. Guys,
No.
this is.
I mean, too bad for you guys.
This is a big deal. Like, terms and conditions. So, to begin your adventures, so he started playing in 2010. So, he probably started playing to get ready to play Cataclysm. The guy's like a virus. He was everywhere, even in games. Bro, how did this guy do everything? So, he's calling people the N-word on Xbox Live. He's playing World of Warcraft. He's on 4chan trying to get them to make new image boards. He's running operations between the CIA, Mossad, and British intelligence. On top of that, he's got his own private fucking island. He's hanging out with presidents all the time. He's arguing with Bill Gates in emails. Dude, what the fuck? Bobby Kotick was in Jeffrey Epstein's Black Book. The thing is that I was on the most popular Alliance server. There is a good chance that Jeffrey Epstein could have played on my server. I mean...
And there you have it. It's proven. Asmongold is connected to Jeffrey Epstein. What a douchebag, right?
Let's be honest, right? He either played a blood elf, a night elf, or a human. If I had to guess, actually, it could have been a gnome. I'm gonna get banned pretty soon. I feel like I've been building up to it. He was most likely like the Forsaken with the whole cannibalize thing. Well, no, that was George Bush. You've got to keep that in mind, okay?
Stupid. Okay, let's watch 15 minutes of this. Why not? Just a great way for me to unwind.
Wait a minute.
After you see this trailer, I think you're gonna want to as well. Welcome to Highguard.
To Logard. I mean Highguard.
Highguard just launched. 97,000 players on Steam in day one. It's a free-to-play hero shooter from Apex, and Titanfall devs.
Man.
Sounds promising, right?
Nope.
But the reviews? Mostly negative
Absolutely
and
not.
dropping fast.
Yep.
Players are already leaving in droves. Someone tagged me the other day. Rewatch your Culture Killed Concord video at 5:10.
Yep.
It predicted this. And honestly, sadly, it really did. In that breakdown, I talked about how aspirational characters are make or break in these games.
What she means by
Aspirational
that, by
characters.
aspirational characters, this is like a
True.
euphemism.
Okay, I get
What
it.
it means is that characters that people want to be.
Yeah.
Like a great example of this is that if a game is really good, people are going to want to cosplay the characters from that
yeah.
game. Do you think anybody's going to cosplay a character from Highguard? Absolutely fucking not.
I mean, just look at
Lauren,
the
I
design.
shipped a lot.
You can't even cosplay them if you want to. I remember when Overwatch came out. Personally, I thought it was really cool. It was like a whole new superhero universe was created. Let me think. For example, I really love Genji, and what was his brother's name? I can't remember right now. I don't really care. But yeah, it's so cool. Cyborg ninja running around, all mysterious and shit. His brother who can shoot arrows and stuff. You had Reaper, who was kind of cool and he was a good guy. Soldier. I forgot Soldier. I can't remember their name. It's so long ago. I don't really care. Who else? It's pretty cool to be diva as well, right? Imagine you were good at games, gamer guy, a dude, or gamer person that could pilot a mech kind of thing. So I do get where this aspirational character thing comes from, is that we feel that we can on some level relate to the characters and you could almost project yourself into those characters. But when they start making very, very niche types of characters, no one can relate to them. I think that's the whole problem with the LGBTQ stuff, is that they should have a couple of LGBTQ type characters so that people who want, people can relate to those guys. But when everyone is an LGBTQ, so who does normal people relate to? No one. We don't relate to your game at all.
A lot of different game titles, like yours at Xbox.
Geralt,
And we almost made that exactly.
In case you guys didn't know, right? I once read that Spider-Man is probably one of the most popular comic book characters around. And the reason that he's popular is because he is very relatable. He's just a dude that got superpowers but has to deal with a lot of real life problems. So a lot of people can relate to that. You can imagine, what if one day I have superpowers, but I've still got to pay rent, stuff like that. So when you write or create a character, you want that character to be relatable to normal people, or if not, be aspirational. Like one of my favorite characters is definitely Superman. He's aspirational in that he is what I want to be if I'm always doing the right thing, kind of thing. Like if I'm super, So he's not just super because of his powers. He's super in that he always tries to stand up for what's right, or he does the right thing in general, that kind of stuff. I'm not going to elaborate too much on my personal principle in it.
Stake ourselves on a game I made, but we didn't get caught by the bubble.
Yep.
Let's break down why Highguard is feeling like another cautionary tale.
This sucks.
Launch looked promising. There was a big peak from the Game Awards hype.
Yep.
There was crossplay on PC
Everybody
and
was
PlayStation and
happy.
Xbox.
Wow.
You had
New
solid
game.
team pedigree. Early buzz was there. People were genuinely curious about the raid loot PvP twist.
I don't think that people were genuinely curious. I think that they had an impossible mountain to climb. Everybody had already made up their mind 3 seconds into the trailer that the game was bad. Like, whenever you have a bad first impression like that, I'm pretty sure you're cooked. That's
Every developer would
Stuff
love
too
that
many
kind
this
of
kind of
day
game,
one
dude.
spike.
Yeah.
But just a few days later, live players have dropped over 85 to 90% from the
So far.
97,249 peak.
Where do you guys
Now
think
they're
it's going to be
sitting
in 2
around
weeks?
10 or 11K concurrent on Steam, and the reviews remain mostly negative.
That's okay, no?
Complaints range from bland generic
It
character
went all the way down to under 4,000 players already.
with no personality or hook, to slow 3v3 pacing on huge maps, and there are a lot of performance bugs that are killing the flow.
I think
also the game's pretty flat. There's not really a lot that's like going on. I don't like in Apex, for example, I felt like there was a lot of nuance and context to the game with like the way that you would move, with the way that you would get different gear, you could use different attachments. Like there was a lot more to it.
I don't know, man. Apex was really tense for me because of how you could die anytime, both long range and short range. Like if you met a good sniper with a good gun, like he had a good sniper as well, and so you'll be like huge danger from far. Alternatively, sometimes you spot someone running really far away and you'll be like, do you go after him? Are they going to come after you? There's a lot of tension. And they may not always start shooting from far because it's not efficient, right? Use of the bullets, their resource. So there's a lot of tension as like, you know, a team is there, but the engage is not quite there yet, you know, unless you get closer and stuff. You have to watch, you always have to watch for the bubble. One thing about this game I can see is that, again, one thing is I didn't play this game, I don't really care, but the one thing that really threw me off, made me not interested to try this game, is the horse riding. The moment I saw them get on a horse ride, I'm like, this map is too huge, I don't really care. I don't want to learn the whole huge ass map.
Look, free-to-play PvP is a crowded space.
Yeah.
You have to keep players engaged because retention is revenue. Miss it? Game over.
That's right.
Characters. Creating inspirational characters that people want to play.
Like
this is
Mercy.
really critical to the game. I know, because we had this exact problem on Gotham City Imposters.
Let's get that blindfold off you.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome to Bats HQ, initiate.
That was a clip from my Culture Killed Concord video. The Gotham team was extremely talented and had great pedigree too.
Yep.
This isn't easy to get right, but it's imperative with this kind of game. Players want aspirational characters, heroes you crave to be.
Yeah, people, obviously. This is the thing is that this is such an obvious reality that anybody who's denying this or ignoring it or anything else is just out of their mind. Again, I think that the cosplay benchmark is so effective.
Basically, if they say that, something Aspen has always said in the past, they're being intellectually dishonest.
If people don't even want to cosplay your characters, the odds are that your characters kind of suck. If nobody wants to be these characters, then why would anybody want to play them?
Style and vibe that hooks instantly.
Think about it.
Concord missed it, and Highguard's TGA trailer echoed it. So how did this happen? Well, first you had massive hype from the Game Awards announcement.
True.
Jeff loved this game. He played it early and hyped it hard. But the grand finale spot amplified expectations.
I don't know, like, I don't know what he's thinking.
He was so excited that he gave them the slot for free.
Jeff.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it appears that Jeff's opinion and gamers aren't aligned.
Jeff's opinion was just wrong.
Regards to this game.
It was just
and his
wrong.
help might have actually hurt them. This is a highly competitive game space.
Sure.
You need killer characters, great marketing hooks on day one.
Across the map on freaking horse.
But having a hype machine, it can inflate those peaks and expose the flaws even faster. This game set itself up to feel like...
I think that really, I feel like if Jeff didn't put it out there with a huge amount of people watching it, I think that honestly the result would have been that nobody basically played it or cared about it at all. I think that it would have had probably even lower player numbers. It just wouldn't have started at 100,000. But the game getting promoted that much, I think it got a lot of people talking about it.
Another Concord. Wildlight was trying to pull off an Apex Legends style shadow drop where you have no big pre-launch beta or testing for the public. You just drop it and let it speak for itself.
Yep, exactly.
And the strategy worked magic for Apex back in 2019 because Respawn had around 300 people grinding out internal tests, and it was backed by EA's massive 9,500 employee machine.
Well, it was also just a much better game.
I love this game so much, dude. This was the game that got me into Battle Royale. I never liked the Battle Royale concept. Too much tension for me. But Apex was so fun that it got me into it. I was trying to get people to play with me. The part of it that killed it for me is, and basically it's because I'm a noob, is the movement. How people could just slide and jump and fly around the map so much. I hated that because... you can say it increases the skill ceiling, but then it also makes the game inaccessible to people like me, where we don't have so much time to keep practicing and doing movements like that. I felt that was too much. That spoiled the game for me, to be honest.
Who hammered out bugs and polished those aspirational legends before launch.
True, 100%. Loved it.
More eyes means more input. And that means issues like forgettable characters or performance hiccups.
Oh my god, yeah, the assassinate, the execution animation is damn cool.
Just 100 devs at a self-publishing indie.
It's not that many,
no
actually.
EA scale safety
surprised.
net, no public beta, only a tiny press influencer hands-on days before drop.
Wow.
Shadow dropping without that testing depth
Yeah,
was
I'll
already
them
super risky
She
in
could get
today's
out.
market.
I think that it really wasn't. I feel like if you had shown this to anybody ahead of time, like if they had shown this to me, I would have instantly said this was garbage and it's not going to work. The problem is that a lot of these devs don't actually listen to what gamers want because there's some sort of like weird impression that they have, like the average everyday gamer, which is like, I mean, really, it's just a guy, right? Your average young guy. Like it's almost like their interests are like a bad thing. So I think that's the other really big issue. Expedition 33 kills that, to be honest. 100 devs anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's not that many, but you're right, obviously. And I feel like Expedition 33 was a little bit more involved than Highguard was, right? Just a little bit. So in general, I don't really think there's anything more to it other than that, right? Is that like they didn't ask the right people. And until people actually start asking real players what they want, you're going to keep getting bad answers.
Even without the Game Awards hype on top.
Mm-hmm.
And look, the market has changed since Apex launched. Back in 2019, Battle Royale was still relatively fresh.
Yeah,
Players had fewer high-quality, free options competing for their time.
That's
Apex
true.
Legends was perfect for its time because a lot of people didn't like, they loved Fortnite for how well it played, but they didn't like that it was like a cartoony game.
Yeah.
So Apex Legends came in and it was an incredibly well-playing game that ran pretty well, and it also didn't have a cartoon theme to it.
Yeah,
it was the perfect game for that time.
Yes.
Today,
I agree. I loved
gamers are drowning in choices.
Yeah, there's so many games.
Apex is
What the
still
hell is this?
strong, Valorant, Marvel Rivals, Overwatch 2, Arc Raiders with its constant updates. Everyone's got a go-to game they're already invested in.
That's right.
Correct. That's
they
true.
also have less patience to try something new.
Absolutely
They'll
right, though.
download, play 20 to 30 minutes,
That's true.
and if the characters don't grab them, if the pacing feels off, if there's any bug or friction, they're back to their main
I mean, put it another way, right? I love looter shooter stuff. I'm not very interested to try Arc Raiders, and I heard it's a fantastic game.
In seconds.
Exactly. That's the problem, is a lot of people think that getting involved with a game, like they almost view it as like you have to earn being able to play this game. But I actually think that's a super toxic mindset. I think the truth is that a lot of these games are, if you have friction at the beginning of your game and your game isn't fun to play right from the beginning, you have a bad game.
Exactly.
That's it. You straight up just have a bad game.
Yeah.
They evaluate extremely quickly now, and I think it's safe to say they're way more sensitive to overhype.
Yeah.
One whiff of TGA finale bait or mismatched expectations, and the trust evaporates fast. Highguards.
Don't say try, man. I mean, I just look at it, and on the surface level, the gameplay videos, and just general population reviews is enough for me to just not bother trying your game.
Sadly, got the worst of both worlds. They had the shadow drop risk without the army helping them polish. Plus, Jeff's spotlight that made every flaw scream louder.
I really think that if it wasn't spotlighted at the Game Awards, I think this game could have just come out and it would have had like 1,500 concurrent players and it would have died. I honestly, I don't think that Jeff was... I think that basically Jeff amplified an outcome that was already going to occur. Like, it's not like this game would have been successful or anything else.
The biggest takeaway here is simple but powerful. You need to create a healthy feedback loop for your game.
Well, he brought it to life,
and you need it from everywhere. You need it internally from your
Nobody would have
team,
played it if it wasn't for him.
externally from playtests or early access, and most importantly, from the actual players which will buy your game. Teams and even media can get into their own bubble. They get
Honestly, the
focused on the
characters look so
vision,
boring.
the cool
Don't really care.
ideas, the internal wins.
I get they're trying to make the characters look cool, and I'm not experienced enough to be able to call out what exactly is making them not look cool. It just that they just don't look cool. I don't really care. I still think Overwatch characters look cooler, so I don't know, maybe something's wrong with me, but the characters in this game don't look cool at all. Just, it looks so boring, repeated, reuse. The concepts are, I don't know. It's like been there, done that kind of feel.
But players aren't in that bubble. They're the ones who decide if it resonates. They'll tell you straight up what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, horse again.
Often in the first few minutes.
But then this is the problem, is that the game like journalists and the other people in the industry try to send out these platitudes on social media about how gamers don't matter. I'm sorry, but if you're making video games, gamers fucking matter.
Yeah.
And if you want to make a game that's not appealing and it doesn't really fit what people expect, you're going to have a bad
That's
time.
Fine.
It's just that simple.
Just don't
If
expect anyone
something
to play
doesn't
it.
click, whether it's the characters or the
Isn't it crazy?
pacing or anything else,
Gamers are the only
you
thing
have
that
to
does matter.
believe them.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to adapt.
Why are you taking all the armor?
And
This
that's
guy doesn't
hard,
know what he's doing, is it?
especially
Yep.
when you've
How
put
does that
years
work?
into it.
They don't want to do what they
Making
want.
a great game that
Yeah.
we love to play internally, believing in that, and then releasing it and being malleable to have that open conversation with the audience and being able to adjust.
With Concord, toxic culture made real feedback nearly impossible. For Highguard,
Toxic culture is real feedback. The game exists as a piece of culture. If the game does not resonate with the overarching culture, then the game will fail. It's not like the culture has to fit around the game. The game has to fit around the culture.
Yeah.
It's
we
just
don't
the way
know the
it
full
is.
story yet, but clearly there were red flags
That's
in the
life.
trailer and early gameplay
She means
that weren't
internal
addressed
culture?
enough before ship.
Oh, okay. I
The good
understand.
news,
I didn't know
as a
that.
self-funded indie with private investment, they may have more runway and flexibility. They may have the time to listen, iterate, and pivot based on what players are
I don't
actually
know.
saying. I'm
really-
rooting for them. I like talented teams, and they can absolutely come back stronger with updates.
I really find that to be unlikely. How many games come out, everybody hates it, and then, like, even leading up to the release, everybody hated it, and then it gets a lot better? It's very, very uncommon. Extremely uncommon.
Content, or even a fresh
Obviously,
direction
it'll be good,
if
though.
they stay
No
open
Man's Sky?
to the
People were
feedback
hyped for
loop.
No Man's Sky when it came down.
The lesson is
Everybody thought No
universal.
Man's Sky was going to be good.
Listen early and often to the people who
They were just
actually play.
disappointed. Nobody was
That's how you
disappointed
break
about
out
this
of the
game.
bubble and build.
Nobody playing Highguard was like, oh man, I thought this game was going to be so good. Nobody thought that. Everybody thought it was going to be garbage. That's the problem.
Something that lasts. Highguard
I
is a
get what
live
they're trying to
example
do
of how
now.
fast things can shift in this space, but also a reminder that the story isn't over yet.
That's right.
That's my take. What do you think?
This is a good video. I thought I would watch it since, like, she's part of the, she does, like, actual game industry stuff.
And I think
Oh,
ultimately,
here we go. Oh, wait. I'll link you on the
the
video.
feedback, the noise,
Laura
the
Fryer.
volume
I've seen her videos
is
before.
really showing that that there's an interest and that somewhere inside them people do care and they're hopefully begging for more. And that's what the launch of the game is. It's the more. It's your chance to hands on sticks and play and form your opinion.
Yeah, good luck, man. Yeah, great luck. And have to reduce our thing, saying they went into it thinking that they'll hate it. Yeah, it will. Here's the video right there. Make sure to give it a like. I thought that was really good. Oh, yeah, by the way, they did do the big press conference with this. I guess I should probably watch this.
Look, I've been given talking points, and I don't like reading.
No, okay, I'm done. Let me record the... Yeah, this is the one.
I've played it, and after you see this trailer, I think you're going to want to as well. Welcome to Highguard.
Highguard just launched. 97,000.
Yeah. Don't know lah. I personally feel when I'm looking around for games to play, right, that there are just too many this kind of looting, shooting kind of game, and it's like getting bigger and more complicated, just a lot of focus. Personally, I don't think that I'm the main target audience. My time for playing such intense games have long since passed. I prefer a bit more short, chill, like me playing area mode just now. That's a lot more relaxing for me. Where I can just get into a quick, I don't know how long, 10-15 minutes kind of game. And then I can just check out after that. Then to do long farms and everything, too much strategy. It's just one lane. All I'm looking about is one lane. Even there, I suck, dude. You have no idea. The way I was clicking and everything, I had so little control over my character, so bad. But yeah, so I'm a bit too used to like the Mobile Legends way of playing. So what happens is like when in a big crowd, I tend to move the ground, expecting them to hit the hero I want. Because when you do it in Mobile Legends, you press the attack button. They will attack the hero, prioritize attacking hero, not the nearest creep. So I end up attacking the creeps or the minions all the time. Something I need to fix. Alternatively, I end up just keep right clicking on the hero, but that's dangerous because you end up walking too close sometimes, so you can see. But I'm getting used to it. I feel I'm a bit more deliberate in the way I'm playing it. We'll probably watch this video tomorrow. Is America Okay by Shu Arcade. So why I'm going to do this tomorrow is because she takes on a more... Okay, if you put Shu on Head next to Asmund will probably be more conservative, and Shu on Head is a little bit more liberal. Not that they're both center. It's just that in the center, he's more on the right. This is my right. And she's a bit more on the left, but they're still center. You get what I mean? So I like listening to her thoughts as well, because then she sort of brings a balance to how I see things as a whole. Mind you, neither of them are very far, all the way far right or far left, right? It's just, I think they're both reasonable people. I like their opinions, so that's why I'm going to react. But that's all for today. I'm going to go chill. My throat's a bit off. I'm going to get some honey. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining me.